What's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy Headquarters, and America's team? Because that's who we are. America's team, 5-time Super Bowl champions. Understand, we just won last season division champions, and here we are. We're looking for 22-23 season Super Bowl winners. So, hey, here we are. Welcome to the Cowboy Huddle, where we come together and talk nothing but Cowboy talk. And I got some heavy hitters with me today. I got on my right, your left, my right, whatever. It's B2 Real DC4L. And below him, and we have it weighing at 185, standing at 6'5", 21, Armando 21. What's up? And right below me is weighing at 175, standing at 4'11". Dallas Cowboy Chris. What's up, fellas? We're back. It's Christmas time again.
Yes, sir.
What's up, everybody? Everybody all right?
Good, man. I wish I was 175.
I'm trying to lighten the load, Big Chris. I just want, let's see. I mean, I know you're gonna dress it up. You're gonna dress it up. So we're gonna start with you, Chris. What's popping, man?
It's Christmas Day again. We all living the life of the 300-pounders. Since I'm 175 now, I need to get some heat on. But I was 4'7" in kindergarten, Gary. So you gotta give me some more height than that, bro.
Yeah, some of us just don't get past that. I'm still trying to get past 5'7".
You add a couple inches there, brother.
I mean, two of us. I just bought some Nike Sharks, so maybe that'll work.
Hey, I got some sketches with the memory foam. Hey, so 21 Armando, what's going on with you, baby?
Hey, nothing, man. You already know, just working. Just got off the 9 to 5. Came in. I said, I gotta hop on. It's our Christmas Day, It seems, it seems like the NFL is getting around the corner. Like we see more movement coming on, and you're like, okay, it's getting time. You see the mini camps, the rookie mini camps.
Yes.
And, it's starting to feel more like, okay, here we go. So I'm excited. Obviously, we got Cowboy news coming up. We got the schedule that dropped. You guys already know. We got to talk about the schedule. So I'm excited, fellas.
Yeah, that's what's up. B2 Real, welcome back, my brother. I know it's been a minute, but hey, you back up in the house, man. We see you rocking the Benvenuti.
Did you fact check it?
I fact checked it, man. All right. I was out on base, man. Ain't nothing with it, man. I'm just happy to be back. I'm happy to be back, man. I was had to handle some issues, man. Gave a 2-week notice.
Hey, man, that's part of being a family guy, man. That's part of being a family guy. So it's always something. We gotta get it going. Yeah. So hey, man, here we are, man. Let's give everybody a little shout out. Everybody coming in, giving us some props. Morgan DC4L say what's up, Morgan.
Morgan. I see you, Cowboy Beat. I see you.
Then we got G Fam in the house. What's up, boys? Let's get it already. Y'all
Fam.
Our boy Cowboy Beat is back on the scene again. He said, I need to get on and rant about these Eagle fans. Well, by 7:30s, brother, you can do what you need to do, and we're gonna sit here and listen to you. We're gonna lend you our ears. How about that? Track home.
Friends, Romans, countrymen.
Yes. Recom check, baby.
Check, baby.
Go blue.
Yeah. So that's what's going on, man. We appreciate y'all again, man. We want to say thank y'all, man, for being a part of this channel, man, and helping us reach this 500 mark. And we still in off season, so I can just imagine what once season start, what it's going to look like. But make sure you do us a favor. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and hit the notification button so you will be notified when our next live will be live. So with that being said, let's get on into what's going on around the NFL news. Mondo, talk to us.
Around the NFL, guys. So you guys already know. We got the start of rookie mini camps. A lot of the teams are already having their teams come in and get in the training camp mode. So the NFL's around the corner. It feels like we didn't even have an off season because it's already feeling. That vibe is getting there. Around the NFL, obviously, everybody heard about the Tom Brady news. He's doing the Fox deal. It's looking like also another deal, which was I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. The Drew Brees story is heating up. Will Drew Brees come back?
Gosh.
Drew Brees, we don't know. He wants to come back. Apparently there's the deal. Is Fox or what? I don't know if he's with Fox or who he's with, but apparently it's not. It might be his last year. So, so that's kind of heating up around the NFL. Obviously, the Saints want him back. But the Saints just signed. What's the quarterback? Winston. They just re-signed Winston. So that's what I got. I don't know. You guys got anything around the NFL?
As the world turns, what it sounds like to me, soap opera.
That's what we got.
Yeah. Chris, you got anything?
No, well, just a quick comment on that Saints thing. Look, man, the Saints always looking for some news. They worse than the Cowboys, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no way Drew Brees is coming back. I know he quit NBC or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, but still, he ain't got no team, but they got a defense, but they ain't got no receiver. Well, they got Olave, but hey, he a rookie. But other than that, man, the great Tom Brady, he got his big deal. Hey, more power to him, man. If you can sign that before you even retire again, hey, I applaud you because I'm looking for that same deal because I'm trying to quit tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. That's a lot of money, man. That's more money than some small countries, man. I kid you not. Good.
I think he made on that deal more than he made like doing one of his football seasons or something like that. It was like last football couple years, last 5 years, I think it was.
Yeah. Hey, real quick.
85.
Hey, everybody that's waiting to come on, guys, we're gonna bring you on about 7:30. You guys can continue to wait right there. That's fine, but I don't want to leave you on too long. Or you can come back at 7:30. I see you, Fire Mike McCarthy. I see you, Cowboy Nation Ninth. I believe that's who that is. So y'all more than welcome to stay on. I just don't want you to know I do see you guys, but it'll be about 7:30 before we bring you on. So appreciate y'all coming on though, for sure, man.
Yeah, Gary got to get all his airtime, y'all.
No, I just want to address our guests because I don't want them sitting there, bro. I just don't want them to sit. But okay, so what else we got going on, guys? With that being said, real quick, I'm just gonna say this. Big shout out to Felix Harper from Alcorn State. He just signed a 3-year contract with the Cleveland Browns. And if you guys haven't seen this guy's highlight, man, he's nice. He is really nice. So big ups to him. Again, HBCU is actually starting to get a little bit more exposure, which is a great thing to see. Hey, man, so he got on his interview saying that, he was, inspiring the rest of the kids that's in the HBCU, basically saying, man, it's possible. Just keep working hard. So big ups to Felix Harper, man. But if you haven't had a chance, get a chance, check him out. So that's what's going on. So in other news, we got this going on. Bam! Cowboys Otas, May 24th, 25th. Are you guys excited or what's going on?
I'm excited. We're playing the Chargers, right?
And Denver.
Huh?
And Denver. It was just announced. Denver and the Chargers are gonna be they're gonna be participating in the, what do you call it? The
training camp.
The training camps, right? So my thing is gonna be is Mr. Gregory gonna be there? Is it gonna be a little chippy there? But I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see these teams go at it. We saw last year when the Rams went at it with the Cowboys, and we saw some chippiness there, and it gets that blood flowing. So
Yeah.
so we ready.
Ain't that something, man? I mean, it's like they got this set up. They got us playing Tampa Bay first game again. Then they got us playing Cincinnati, which Lael Collins a part of that. And then they got us set up to do this scrimmage with Randy Gray. It's like, okay, do y'all see it that way, or is it just me?
I don't, man. You can find an ex-Cowboy on every team in the NFL, though, if you really want to look at it like that.
Yeah, but just look at the setup. I mean, we playing Tampa Bay again. I mean,
did you see the ratings they got last time they played Tampa Bay?
Exactly, and that's why I said that. That's why I said that, because we know that's what it's for.
Because you got Tom Brady and the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, of course they weren't gonna play the Thursday night game because that's for the Super Bowl champion. Okay,
right.
But Sunday night prime time, that's where we belong. Every opening Sunday, we belong in that spot. Okay, so I'm expecting that. I'm like, okay, well, I know we ain't gonna play during the day with all that other crap going on. The real team play at 7:00 tonight. So I'm excited. But you know what? Who could you ask for other than the Rams to start the season off with? We supposed to be in the top 5 teams in the NFC. So we got to play the best, man. And we're going to get on that schedule in a minute because I got a lot to say about that.
Yeah. I got it up here.
But about the OTAs, though, to me, it's like the OTAs to me are like the combine. You drafted your players, you see them in some shorts and they do some drills. Other than that, as long as don't nobody get hurt, I don't really care about OTAs. Put the pads on. I'm excited then. But in shorts and t-shirts, I can care less.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I like to see the action. I mean, however it comes. I go to a preseason game. I just like to see the action. Up front, close to personal, just to kind of see, how they react. Because, you can like Armando said, you can see a little chippiness every now and then. In the OTA or in the scrimmage or in whatever, and that just lively kind of action is kind of hype me up a little bit. Maybe we want to put on some pads.
I'm chippy when I get no fried food. I'm chippy. I'm chippy.
Right.
Hey, you guys saw some of the catches CeeDee Lamb made last season when during the training camps. He's made some nice catches. So it gets flashy out there, and I'm excited for that. Remember, Michael Gallup took that one, that one catch he flipped over the fence. So there's some nice catches out there.
Yeah, and it from my experience, again, if you've been to the old training camps like Dallas Cowboy Chris say, it's a different, but it's good to just be in the environment. It is, but it's a lot of quick whistles, man. It's a lot of quick whistles. So I mean, like I said, it's good to be in the environment, but but it's different. It's totally different. I think when did they start that? When did they actually start where so many days in pads? When did that actually start? Anybody remember when that started?
No.
I believe it was mid 90s. That's when they had a collective bargaining agreement. Remember when everybody had 2-a-days in the NFL? They used to practice out. The players bargained, and the league, the teams got the OTAs. Okay, that's basically not padded practices. It's more of a teaching session.
Oh my God,
that's what OTAs are. It's just teaching sessions. Especially you need that for the rookies. Because you want to see how they retain in the playbooks and stuff like that. That's the news that I like to hear. Is he retaining the plays? Okay,
yeah, that's true.
Are you learning? Are you as smart as we thought? Because we discussed before, being a football player, you can't be dumb. And that playbook,
no, you cannot, man.
That playbook get deep.
Ask Vince Young about that.
Yeah, so that's why he didn't last. He can't. Hey, you can't remember the plays, and you're the quarterback. That's a problem.
Well, I think that's where I think. Do you think that's where the NFL handicaps some of these quarterbacks in the league because a lot of their signals come from the sideline, and then when they get into the pro, I think that's exactly what happened to Vince Young. I mean, he couldn't grasp concept because all his plays were coming in from the sideline. So, do you guys think that kind of handicap a lot of the quarterbacks, or is it something that they can't grasp?
Calling the play and running the play, they're a little different. G, I think if somebody calls the play in, you still gotta know what that play is. If I say, whatever hot route XY 32-4 long, whatever I say, you got to know what all that means. You got to run that play. And so whether it comes from the sideline or from your memory bank, I mean, because you're reading the defense or whatever, you still got to know it. So I don't think there's a handicap there from coming from the sideline.
Chris, what do you think?
All right, I got a situation. Brandon, you play ball. How many times your coach say run it again?
A lot.
Run it again.
A lot.
Run it again.
Average get the lead out.
Run it again. Okay.
Yeah.
So as many times we run plays in practice, I don't know why a quarterback can't retain, or anybody that plays. I mean, because your actions on every play, you know the scheme, you know everything. But if you can't retain it, I mean, you're just not a bright person. I mean, I don't want to doubt. I mean, this ain't a show about this young. I mean, but the whole point of the OTAs,
it was several out there.
Yeah, but the whole goal of the OTAs is just for everybody to retain the plays, to know what they're doing, to know the scheme, So that's why I hope that's why they had a rookie minicamp first. Hey bro, this is what we do. You better get your butt in that playbook. Don't just because you didn't sign this contract, you think you're rich now and you ain't got to study. No, that contract ain't guaranteed, bro. It ain't guaranteed. They can stop that. They can stop that check whenever they want to.
That's right. Ask Ryan Leaf.
Exactly.
Nope.
So what do you think, 21 Armando? I got another guy that's on. I'm surprised he on. I mean, I thought for sure he'll still be crying right about now, but I'm gonna bring him on in a minute. We'll bring him on because right now Phoenix Suns is irrelevant. Go ahead, 21 Armando.
I know who's on, but
I do too. You gotta do our boy like that. You gotta do our boy.
But you like Chris says, you gotta grasp the concept, after you run it so many times, and you gotta get in that playbook. So another thing B2 Real said is I don't see a handicap because calling the plays and knowing the plays, I think it's just two different things. So we all know the famous Jamarcus Russell story. They gave him a blank.
Oh my gosh.
And this dude,
did you bring his name up? Oh my god!
Right. So you gotta be someone, right. And I think when they do the draft part, I think that has a lot to do with it. So you gotta know some of the plays, and you gotta get in that playbook, especially these rookies.
And and that's so. When you said his name, I got sad because this kid had so. I was sad, man, because this kid had so much talent. He was throwing from his knees, throwing it 60 yards, and he gets in the league and it just become a bust. But it happens. It happens. And Texas guys, hold on a second.
Hello.
And we have Mikey 520 out of Arizona.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence. Moment of silence.
Moment of silence for the lack of any representation or of any competitive spirit. That game was done when Luka Doncic scored 8 points. That game was done when Luka Doncic turned around, hit it in DeAndre Ayton's eye, and then there goes Chris Paul, pump fakes, get a bunny, it didn't go in. They lost that game in those first 3 possessions. It was pathetic, and good luck to you guys. And I know the game's on in a couple of minutes, so good luck to you guys. Good luck to Luka Doncic, the owner, not Robert Sarver, the owner of the Phoenix Suns.
Okay, back to Dallas Cowboys. Hey guys, so anyway, thanks a lot, Mike. Hey guys, I'm just kidding, man. Hey, look
Nah,
at
it's
that.
all good.
Felicia Kyle said, "Oh my God, and my camera broke. Beat you real is back in the house."
Right. Right. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Long time no see, big dog.
What's up with it, Mikey?
Here's that's why you start seeing what your team is about around November. Usually back tackling early. I know it. Bad time. It really is because there's no tackling in OTAs. So, but here's a comment right here. One Star One Family said they are saying Tyler Smith is looking good out there. Moved him to guard. Get a good look.
Everybody's gonna look good against Air. I think it's funny what they're saying, all the stuff about Jake Ferguson. Kind of funny that we got this standout tight end while they got an offer on the table for another tight end. I think that's kind of fishy. I think businessmen are being businessmen.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Of course, it's promotion.
But it's funny that he's getting glowing reviews, and then it comes out a couple of days later that there's an offer on the table that he isn't signing yet, and he's the one that's franchise tagged. So it's kind of, you don't let things get out unless you want them out. So this is how you rear the fans, and you pressure kind of a player, not into a contract necessarily, but you put the heat on them a little bit.
So
and
are we talking about Schultz?
Yes. Dallas Schultz has an extension on the table right now. It released not a couple of hours ago, but all we've been hearing from camp is how great Jake Ferguson is. Jake Ferguson against Air. So I just think I don't doubt that he's doing great. And for us as a team, because of course we need to fill that void. But I think they're putting a little bit extra salsa on that taco just because of that extension.
Yeah.
But
sure, of course.
Ferguson is, I think he's the only rookie that hasn't signed his rookie contract, right?
Yeah, he's the only one. He's the last of 9?
Yeah.
4th round pick.
Was he 4th round?
Yeah.
And he hasn't signed yet.
Right.
Yeah. But you know what? I hadn't heard about the Schultz. I hadn't heard he had an extension on the table. That's the first I heard of it.
Yeah, an extension on the table.
That's crazy.
For sure.
Well, to me, until he learn how to block, I don't give a damn if he signed it or not.
Yeah, real talk.
Because my whole thing is, man, Dalton he did improve. Of course, he's a great pass catcher. He down the seam, he's great. But man, I was going back watching some games, like I always do, and it just frustrates me.
It
how
is
people cross it like that, man. Part of your job is to block too, and when we can't depend on you to block when we need you, that 1 yard, it was a one play. Zeke was a pitch play. It's 1-on-1, right? Zeke got to beat his man. He beat his man, but Dalton Schultz, man,
reaching.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. But hey, he'll sign that because he ain't gonna get it nowhere else. You better sign it.
Yeah, and that's so true.
So real quick on Ferguson, do you know he has a connection? You know what number he's wearing, right?
84?
48.
48, yeah.
Oh yeah, Moose. Yeah, dyslexia.
He actually has a connection to Moose. His grandpa used to work with Moose, I guess, in broadcasting, and so they already had a conversation. And Moose kind of told him, "Hey, that's a good number right there." And so Moose, hey, that was one of our historic fullbacks there.
That's some good news.
That's the guy. But think about it. They always talk about the triplets, right? But they forget it wasn't the triplets. It was the quintuplets, because they never won one without Jay Novacek or Moose Johnson and them three, dude. It was more the quintuplets in my perspective. But him using the 48, it's kind of him foreshadowing of him being used like an H-back a little bit, coming down on those trap blocks, just like they used to do like in 2016, hopefully a little bit.
Right.
I see big George James in the house, man. Big Jeezy Fosheezy.
Yeah.
What's up, G?
Hey, who is this? Wait a minute, where is he at? Big James. So what I just did, I just put the link in the comments. You just click on that link. It'll bring you in the studio. Just allow StreamYard to use your camera and your audio, and we can bring you on. So here's a question. So here's a question right here, man. And let's go back to this one here. So, and this is something I was going to bring up. Cowboys needs to sign Anthony Barr. So with that being said, so there is by Blogging the Bar Boys talking about the 2 trades and 1 free agent signing that should make the Cowboys better in 2022. So, and one of those is talking about signing Anthony Barr. I don't know if you guys seen his highlights, but he's nice, man.
Well, Anthony
UCLA.
Barr he been good.
Yeah,
man.
he's nice. Well, and he was injured, but he was injured for 2020. He missed a lot in 2020.
He's a good athletic linebacker, and that's what we need.
Yes.
We need to speed at linebacker.
Yes, and he keeps his shoulder square. You're not gonna dip him too many times, man. And he plays downhill. So Anthony Barr is one that they was talking about maybe the Cowboys could bring in.
Well, he said he's willing to come if the price is right. So it's a number game.
He ain't coming.
That's just another free agent.
Hey, once I heard
Cowboys is leverage.
Hey, once I heard that, I did the same thing y'all did. I said he ain't coming.
The price is right.
Yeah.
But honestly, all right, guys. Since we're talking about free agents now, and our audience is asking for free agents. After the draft, do you really think we need a linebacker? Do you think we need to solidify our defense a little more?
Yes. We need that depth.
Yeah.
Name our linebacker.
I think Jabril Cox is gonna come killing. I think Jabril Cox is gonna come, man. I think he is, man.
I agree, Mike. But we got the other problem.
We don't have
we're 5-5. Come on, man.
But it's gonna be 11. All right. What do you want 11 to be?
They're gonna move 11. 11 is just not gonna play linebacker. He's playing everywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it looked like they want to utilize him. What do you want him to be? Do you want 11 to be Ray Lewis, or do you want him to be Lawrence Taylor? What do you guys want him to be?
I want him to be Michael Parsons.
Yeah, he's
the defensive. I want him to be the defensive player of the year
again
for 2023.
Look, if you guys notice, like they drafted these linebackers as a Micah. They're hoping every team is hoping to get a Micah right now.
Yeah, they really are.
The Hutchinsons, we got Sam Williams. We're hoping and I think every team is hoping to get that what we struck. They're all dreaming for that.
And not to change the conversation, but on the offensive end, y'all saw that picture of Ty Smith next to Tyler Smith, right? You guys saw that picture, right? They're all standing next to each other, bro. Man, that kid, I know you can't win when you're getting off the bus, but that kid looks big next to Ty Smith. Ty Smith is a slender, fit guy, but if he's the reincarnation of Ron Leary next to Ty Smith, I'm freaking for it.
Yeah. They said Mike Spagnolia said this guy looks the part. He is physically fit. He's big. He's not. There's no fat on this guy's a big kid. So
talk about Mickey.
Yeah, old Mickey. Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Cowboy beat. I see you. Hold tight, okay. But this guy he plays the part. So we'll just see how he does at this position. With that being said, now that is one that we talked about, Anthony Barr. And just like me and Chris were saying, you need to sign him. We need linebackers because where we are, and I think me and Chris agree to this, we need depth as well. We don't have any depth.
Keanu Neal's down in Tampa Bay. Leighton Vander Esch is a non-factor. I mean, he's not a good linebacker.
So and Anthony Barr could be that individual that can come in and fill in. I mean, we got Luke Gilford, but we don't know what Luke Gilford's going to do. We don't know Jabril. We got Damone Clark. That might be the steal of our draft that we really didn't. We say Sam Williams, but Damone, if he comes back healthy, that's probably for next year. But that's probably going to be a spearheaded guy, man. Let's go. So,
Let's go.
and I think you froze up a little bit, Chris, but
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. The reason we need linebackers because we do need that depth. We don't know LVE. He's one injury prone. Jabril Cox, we really don't. Yeah, he banged Dandy Daniels from New York, but hopefully he can stay healthy. We still need that depth. What do you think, Dallas Cowboy Chris?
Well, we agree 100%, especially at linebacker. I thought they should have went offensive line, linebacker, every other pick, offensive line, linebacker. But hey, we got a receiver for Mondo with your fly new hat. Appreciate that. But I think because our depth, is kind of sketchy. Now
Yeah.
I'm with you, Mikey. I want to see what Cox is going to do. I'm excited to see the kid. Okay, but we just don't know. Okay, it's important. But if we can get Barr on the team, bro, just like if we could have got Bobby, dude,
Yeah.
man, I would have been so confident in our defense. I've been like, offense, do what you got to do because they got it now. Okay,
Yeah.
but we still don't have that leader now. Micah is a leader, but he ain't that voice. Okay, I need that guy on the field that's that voice that everybody looks to. Okay,
Mike
and
is still learning. He's still learning.
Yeah, and
The
everybody.
Ken Norton Jr. vibe.
Thank you, B.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
Right.
Yeah, we need that.
So we
Yes.
need that veteran. We need that one veteran. What even like Hitchens? Hitchens wants to come back, but again, if the
Too
price
old,
is
man.
right.
He old.
Oh, and all these free agents are gonna turn to the Cowboys to get leverage on another team. It sounds all good and dandy, but a lot of these players, if they would come to Dallas, they would be here. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they use the Cowboys as leverage. We saw Diggs use it as leverage. Who knows? Like, if nobody picks them up, then there's a reason why nobody picked them up. But when they say when the price is right, all they're doing is catapulting themselves to a higher number using the star.
Yeah. Pete said he doesn't mind having Kevin King. He's only 27. Yeah.
He's a big cornerback.
Yeah. And we still wondering what we're gonna do at cornerback. So there is some questions.
And did you see that Bradbury signed with the Eagles?
No, did he really?
Yeah, he got cut by the Giants, and he just got picked up by the Eagles. So
Hey, Eagles need all the help they need all the help they can
He was
get.
on the Giants. Now he on the Eagles, so he suck
Yeah,
even more. It don't matter.
He's that much worse.
Okay,
And before we bring,
go
ahead, Chris. Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was just talking about Bradbury. Everybody was excited that he went to the Eagles. Who cares?
Hell, he should have stayed with the Giants.
Look what did New York defense do last year? Nothing. So when you go to Philadelphia, he ain't gonna do nothing there either. So who cares?
They got swept.
I'm a little biased. I'm a Cowboy.
I agree with you. So here's another question. Guys. So another area that we might need to look into is our wide receiver. And reason we're saying that because we know Michael Gallup's, man, we don't know. Now they saying 6 games. Stop it. That's too much. That's too long. Well, I need him back by the 3rd game. But so we have CeeDee Lamb. And we have who?
We have
Tolbert. Tolbert's gonna be a plug and play kid. He is. He is going to be a plug and play kid. He's going to start in that slot. He is, and we're going to be delighted to what we got for him.
Guys, don't forget about James Washington. Okay?
James Washington, guys, don't forget.
Don't forget about James Washington.
Don't forget about him. Okay?
Don't forget about him.
We don't even talk about Steelers on. Bro,
look,
come on.
He's not a Steeler. He's a Dallas Cowboy.
He's a Dallas Cowboy. He's an Oklahoma State Cowboy. You brought up receivers, so we're gonna talk about.
But I did not bring him up. But I'm just saying.
Don't forget about James Washington.
Listen, no, I'm not even. He's gonna be on special. He's gonna be on a punt team. Okay, that's as far as he's going. The punt team.
Receiver. He's your 3rd receiver.
Okay, so and now that we're talking about that, so guys, so we know that's about it. We have now they were saying this Fry Fogel guy, he looked good. Again, this is rookie minicamp. He made separation a few times against other rookies. Different story when you line up against them veterans. They were talking about him. They was also talking about
Simi. You forget about Simi.
well, ain't nobody talking about Simmons.
Yeah, that's
Really?
exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. What happened? Nobody's talking about him. This I see him on TikTok, but that's about it.
He's a possession. He's a possession. To me, he's a possession catcher. He can catch. The speed is not there, but he can catch the ball. But he's not lightning fast. But with that being said, and we're going to go ahead and talk about this, the blogging the bars are saying that it would be probably a good thing to bring in Deontay Harris from the Saints. Little bitty guy, but he is a speedster. So Cowboy Beats, you in here. So what do you think about that? Deontay Harris from the Saints.
I mean, I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate that one bit. You know, I think that the Cowboys are going to need to sign another receiver for the first. I don't think Gallup comes back until week 9. That's my prediction.
That's too long.
I just don't. I don't trust the Jones in their injury timeline. I mean, look at Neville Gallimore, right? They were saying week 10 Neville Gallimore was going to be back. He wasn't back until week 14. Same thing with Tank Lawrence. They said he was going to be back way earlier than he was.
Yeah,
I don't trust their
But
timeline.
I think with Neville, they slowed this process down because our defensive line was doing so good.
Yeah.
Like if it's pressing, he's gonna get on the field.
It wasn't
Cowboy
a
Beat,
rush to bring him back.
I got a question. Brother.
What
Okay, if that's the case, why didn't the Cowboys draft more than one receiver? Because if Gallup wasn't going to come back until week 6 or 7 or 8, they should have drafted 2, 3, or 4 receivers. So that's
We got
why
Noah Brown.
That's why I don't think that's true. I think he maybe week 2, week 3 at the latest. I don't
he
think
got to
it's gonna
come
be-
back soon
I
because
don't think it's going to be that long just because they only drafted one receiver.
I just don't want them to rush Michael Gallup. Like they signed him, they signed him to a big deal. If it was the same thing as Zeke last season when Zeke got injured. I'm like, just sit out. I'd rather you sit out. Get help, get right, because they put a big investment into Michael Gallup, and he's going to be.
I don't necessarily say big. It was friendly as hell considering what wide receivers are getting. So it was team friendly.
So still, I mean, but $60 million. I mean, even though it's team friendly.
I mean, $60 million for a non-guaranteed participant. That's a lot of money.
that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
So
what do y'all think about?
Sorry, real quick. You guys were talking about Bradbury to the Eagles. I heard it all day. Okay, I heard this all day. James Bradbury, he's going to change everything for the. James Bradbury, got cut from the Giants. He didn't get traded. The Eagles didn't trade any draft capital for him. Nobody was interested in trading for him. And all of a sudden, now that they have James Bradbury as the number 2 quarterback, now that catapults the Eagles to the number 1 team in the division.
No.
What in the world am I missing something? Like, not only that, there was a guy, Lord Brunson, who's a prominent member of the Eagles fan base, said something to the extent of Nakobe Dean is going to be better than Micah Parsons. Based on what? College tape? Are you serious? Is this the narrative that's being pushed right now? Micah Parsons was a generational talent. We haven't seen anything like him before. And now all of a sudden, in the next draft, a 3rd-round rookie is going to be better than Micah Parsons. A 3rd-round rookie who not only did 32 teams pass on him once, not only did they pass on him twice, they damn near passed on him 3 times. All of a sudden, he's going to be better than Micah Parsons. And then not only that, this Lord Brunson guy
Bring the heat. Bring the heat.
Not only that, he had the nerve to say that pass rushing doesn't take football IQ, and Mike is not an intelligent player. Does he understand? Okay, even if it doesn't require football IQ, Micah Parsons only rushed the passer 55% of his snaps. What about the other 45% of his snaps? The fact that he was 3rd in defensive player in the year voting. The fact that he was 1st team all pro. Like I don't understand. Like we haven't seen anybody like him in the game ever. And now all of a sudden there's 5 guys in the next draft that are going to be like him. It's disrespectful, I think.
Yeah, and that's the point I was getting at. I think everybody's trying to hit that. Everybody's trying to hit that gold right now. Everybody's trying to.
Of course, they want to be relevant. They want to be relevant. That's
But
the whole
honestly,
thing.
Nakobe Dean was the leader of that defense. You got to respect that a little bit. And of all those dogs around him, he was the leader of that defense. Salud, my brothers.
But again, like we had to put old Cowboy beat up on his soapbox because he was having one.
No, I love it, man. When you join it, bring the heat. He brought it.
Oh yeah, but you know what? But he's right though. I saw a few Eagles TikToks and they were praising who is this, Howie Roseman, or they were praising him like
they wanted him fired 6 months ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now he just made the best move in Eagles franchise by getting Bradbury.
The guy that hired Nandi Asamoah, that guy.
I just don't understand it. Like, they get these guys, AJ Brown, James Bradbury. If they were so good, why didn't the teams that had them wanted to keep them?
They have Slay, and Slay has been okay, but not for the money that he's getting. So, but keep doing it, Howie. We're loving it as we sweep that ass.
For sure. Yeah. So, One Star One Family said basically 3 of our first 5 games are going to be big ones. That first half is going to definitely be challenging. It's going to be challenging.
I'm glad DJ Kai brought that up, man, because you know how everybody's talking about we got the weak schedule and this and that. Well, first of all, every season, it don't matter. Did anybody think the Bengals was going to the Super Bowl? They thought that was an easy win on their schedule, right? Yeah. So to me, you can't take into account who did what last year. This is who's gonna do what this year.
Yes,
okay. Exactly. So of course our first 2 games are gonna be because they're expected to be monster teams, the first 2 games, right? So you expect Tampa Bay to be good, you expect the Bengals to be good. But what if both of them turn out to be trash? So then they're gonna say, hey man, y'all had an easy schedule. Okay, but what if the Giants are good? That won't happen. But what if the Giants are good? What if the Eagles are good? Okay. Is our schedule weak then? Okay, come on, man. It's just and
Sneaky G-Man's ear just tingled a little bit.
I mean,
don't speak that too loud. Do not speak that too loud.
And not only that, when people
go ahead, B. Go ahead.
When people say that you have an easy schedule, that's a testament to you because they're saying you should handle them. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Jets
and they were a first place team, so they have a first place schedule. It's just the way it's playing the South, which is the AFC South, which is garbage every year. A garbage division that Peyton Manning dominated for years. That's not our fault. Who's on our schedule at all?
I brought up the point that did the Patriots always have a hard schedule? No, they played the AFC East the whole time Brady was there. And they only had one other team in 2 years to make the playoff at that division. But then nobody said they had weak schedule. Come on, man. They just hate the Cowboys. I'm glad they hate us.
Yeah. So with that being said, what their guys are talking about, we were talking about the receivers. So they're saying it's a possibility that we could trade Tristan Hill to get this receiver from the Saints. I mean, would you take that trade? Tristan Hill, I don't know. I'm sorry, Tristan.
Like with all our trades, because like I've said this before, because we are the Cowboys and we can never keep our business in house. And everybody knows our business, and they know we don't want them. We're not going to get a value for anybody. Dude, we had one of the best, I'll say top 10 wide receivers on our roster, and we got pennies on the dollar for him.
Gosh. I mean, but also think about how that would fit our scheme, although we don't never know what our scheme is.
It changes every week.
a speedster for the Cowboys. What does that look like? I mean, have we had that position player before? In
Austin, what was it? Austin, we just had him a couple years.
Tavon.
Trayvon had some speed, and he made Orlando Scandrick look dumb in that end around on Monday night.
Right, but how much PT did he get? I mean, how much offensive threat was he for our scheme?
I think that's a lot to do with our coach. We could have the best ingredients in the kitchen, but if we have a whack cook, we ain't gonna make nothing good.
So all that being said, we got a whack coach, right? We know this.
Whoa.
Offensive coordinator, excuse me.
Dallas Cowboy Chris blames our head coach every week, and you say nothing, G. Be quiet, okay? We have a suck head coach. We have a suck offensive lineman. I mean, offensive lineman, offensive coordinator. Okay,
But if the running game is established, it does make it easier for Boy Wonder. So let's cross our fingers and do this. That Tyler Smith is the godsend that we hope that he is.
So, question about Tristan Hill. Like, if we were to trade Tristan Hill, are you comfortable with the depth at the defensive tackle position? Because I'm not. I think that's my number one concern going.
Well, who do we got? We got the UCLA kid, Bohanna, Gallimore,
John Ridgway,
the new kid,
Bohanna, Quentin Bohanna.
I don't love this defensive line going into the season. That's my number one concern.
Number 91, he was out of Clemson. What was his name? They just signed him again.
Watkins.
Yeah. I'm concerned about that area. If they could bring in Akeem Hicks, I'd be all for that.
I think I'm concerned with
that. Those are just names, bro. I think to differ, bro. I think a better rotation is better than the Dominic and Sue you suggested, better than the Akeem Hicks you have suggested. I think these are just names. Cowboy fans constantly name chase all the time.
Guys,
I'm not really concerned at the defensive tackle position that much if we don't get a linebacker. If we get a linebacker, then I'm not that much concerned. But if we don't get one, then I think I'd be more concerned about that position, just personally, because we have somebody do some inside movement.
We have to remember Gallimore and Osa did not get a chance to actually play a full season.
Right.
We didn't see that because Gallimore was out there in their 10 games almost, and Osa, and then we was kind of mixing, matching players. But I really want to see Osa and Gallimore play together. I think Cowboy Beat. I think we won't have as much worries if we think we will with Gallimore, because Gallimore, I like him. With Osa, both of them have a quick first step. So I want to see what they do. And, then we'll take it from there. But I'm not really worried about the DT. Like B2 Real said, I'm not really worried right now, but we could use some depth.
Number 57, he's interchangeable. What's his name? Damn it.
Gifford.
Luke
Gifford. Not Gifford, not 57. He's a defensive end, man. My head's in my
you're talking about Kamara.
No, not Kamara. What's it? He was our 5th round pick last year. Shit. I need to Google it. I'm sorry. Well, he's interchangeable. He could play tackle as well. Like he's a big defensive end and a tackle. He missed 4 games last year to begin the season. I forgot his name. Shit.
And we drafted him?
Yes. We sleep on him.
Oh man, we have to come back to that. Somebody tell us.
We'll come back to.
I'm looking it up. I don't know what you're talking about.
So here we go. Pete says with Gallup being out for the first few weeks, opportunity to lean on run game and get that going. True, so true. And this is where we'll get to see how Terrence Steele looks at that right tackle. We'll get a chance to see what Tyler Smith looks at the left guard. So hopefully, now again, I don't know about Boy Wonder, but I know Scott Linehan is one that actually was the guy that ran the ball first through second. Again, I'm still waiting to see that from Boy Wonder. Not sure, but maybe we'll see that. I don't know. What you guys think?
And speaking of the run game, real quick, you said it on the huddle the other day. Zeke is looking tip-top shape, but they said
22 miles an hour, man.
They said right 20, but they said that last season. Last season he was supposed to be ripped in the best shape of his life, and I don't know that hip injury. After that hip injury,
before his injury, he looked really good now. But I think it goes back to the offensive line. One thing that I don't want the Cowboys to do this season is if let's just say Tyron Smith gets injured, the last thing I want them to do is move Tyler Smith from guard to tackle. Keep him at guard. Don't shuffle him across the offensive line. He's still trying to earn one position. But the one thing I want the Cowboys to do is to practice patience with the guys on this offensive line, more so than any other position on the football field. The offensive line you need to have continuity between those guys. Remember when Connor Williams was struggling? They said, all right, we're going to put Connor McGovern in here. And then they put Connor Williams back in, and Connor Williams was worse than he ever was after that Connor McGovern replacement. You know what I'm saying? Like, continuity, like when there was a continuity on that offensive line before Collins came back in, that was when the offensive line played at its best this season. That's when the running game was at its best, and that's when the Cowboys were at their best.
Does anybody know the number of the rotations we had last year on the offensive line?
7,000. 7,000.
It was
going from right to left tackle. You had Connor McGovern and Williams switching him with each other. That's just not a formula to have a successful offense.
Who do you blame? Do you blame Philbin for that, or do you blame him? So where does that start?
We don't know who to blame.
So let me go with Chris. Let me go with Chris on this one. Why did we not, knowing that this kid Terrence Steele could play right tackle, before we got rid of La'el Collins, why did we not move La'el Collins to left guard and move Steele out to the tackle position? And now we waited till we get rid of La'el Collins, and now we move. Help me understand that, Chris.
I believe it was all based on La'el's mindset to move there. You remember when La'el first started with the Cowboys, they had him at guard for a minute, and then they moved him out to tackle. Okay, I don't think La'el wanted to move inside.
He don't run shit. I'm excuse my language.
Well, they shut down Ron Leary, man.
You see what happened. You see what happened because they released him. Okay, because my whole thing is when our biggest deficiency last year was our offensive line, and you get rid of an offensive lineman, two of them. Well, one of them, you know, he was gone. Connor Williams was gone regardless. But when you get rid of La'el, when La'el was in top shape and was not hurt, he was a good offensive lineman. But I think La'el talked his way out of the building. He talked his way out the building. It wasn't his performance. It was he talked himself out the building. And that's what happened.
Something happened with his drug test too, man.
Yeah.
It was fishy with his drug test.
Yeah,
and like that didn't look good. He was overweight.
It was a lot of things La'el did that pissed off the Cowboys. Okay. Yeah. So when they figured, okay, hey, his contract is up anyway, we ain't gonna resign him. Bye. And that's what happened.
Well, listen what Patrick Snelly said. I think the coaching staff panics too much. I got to see it for myself when the Broncos handed it to us.
They didn't panic in that game. They just got their ass whipped.
Kind of like the Phoenix Suns.
Well, Mikey, you jumped the gun.
Get over it, Mikey.
You jumped the gun when you said we up 2-0. And what did I tell you? You lost last year when you was up 2-0.
Anyway, the player's name was Chauncey Golston.
Chauncey Golston, right.
Yes, I like him. I like
Chauncey Golston is good.
He wears number 59.
59, excuse me. But we sleep on him. We sleep on Chauncey Golston.
I like Chauncey Golston. One thing about the La'el Collins situation that really upset me. Hey, La'el Collins, you do understand that you're one of the higher paid right tackles in the game. So if the Cowboys say, hey, move the left guard, contractually, he would be obligated to do it. You know, like, it would better the team. That would be a better situation for the team if they said, hey, La'el, go to left guard here. Oh, you don't want to do that? Oh, okay.
Piss on.
Well, your contract says you have to do it. If we want you to play quarterback,
damn right, you better line up.
Yeah,
line up.
You know, like I can't believe the Cowboys let them get away with that because that would have made their offensive line significantly better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, especially the way Steele was playing and the player that Steele and that had probably a lot to do with it. He was watching his job literally get ripped away from him
Yeah.
after a year where he lost with that whole hip injury, the suspension that he got over the drug test that was tampered with or not tampered with. So there was a lot of feelings with Lyle Collins. Mentally, he probably wasn't there, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well,
and it's
he was
evident with being
rebelling.
released.
He was rebelling. He
Well,
probably was rebelling.
it's all about opportunities too. You know, year before last still played like shit. Okay, the man got in the gym. He got stronger. He his technique got better. And my whole saying is, I never want to know an offensive lineman name unless he make the Pro Bowl. Because if you keep hearing his damn name, that means he suck. Okay, so
Well, Connor Williams.
so that's why Connor Williams is not here anymore. Okay, because I blamed him for a lot of things. And I remember Pro Football Focus had him at number 98 in the top 101. I said, how in the hell could he be the top 101 player in the NFL when every time we have a crucial play, he's called for holding?
I know, and it's funny when you hear analysts talking about like the Miami Dolphins fixed their line, they plugged in Connor Williams. Like,
Yeah. Only if they knew.
I've heard that a couple of times.
My friend from work is a Dolphins fan. I told him, I'm like, yeah, you got one in Cedric Wilson. Not going to hold you to that. Cedric Wilson's a baller. At the same time, I said, yeah, you got that with Connor Williams, man. He's your headache now.
Good luck. Good luck.
Real quick. So me and one of my friends, he's an Eagles fan. We got into a heated debate today about the yards allowed stat with Trayvon Diggs. Am I the only one that thinks that this yards allowed stat is just complete and utter bogus? Like,
it gets
well, compare it to what the turnovers resulted in. People don't realize that he only got scored in a couple of times. But compared to what those turnovers did for the offense and the points that were converted, that's what you'll find what the plus minus is. And honestly, all those picks since Everson Walls and being an all-pro, and even Jalen Ramsey said it himself. They're two different types of quarterbacks, and he's an Asante Samuel type where he's gonna get baited, he's gonna get beat, but he's gonna get picks, and picks change games. I rather get picks.
Certainly, but the funny thing with me is I hear people say, well, Trayvon Diggs gave up 1,000 yards. And then I hear other people say, well, he gave up 850. This is why ESPN, NFL, the biggest stat databases don't track that stat, because it's not a stat that you can track. You can track interceptions. So you can track pass deflections. You cannot track yards allowed, which the reason why that stat is just utterly bogus to me. You watch that season, I'm still looking for the 1,000 yards that he went up. I can't find them. I didn't see them.
You know, Cowboy B, I had, I swear, a 3-day argument about this same situation. Because this is a new stat. We never heard this stat before until this year. Have you ever heard this stat before until this year? So let's go back. Let's go back in the history of DBs and see who gave up over 1,000 yards. Okay,
Deion Sanders.
And let's see if they got 12 interceptions in the season. Come on, man.
That's all that matters.
I take them turnovers over all them yards any freaking day. Because turnovers change the game. Turnovers change the game. Okay.
Every defensive coordinator would love to have a guy like that on their team. Not only would every defensive coordinator, every offensive coordinator would love to have a guy on that defense. A guy that can give that offense the ball 11
back to times. The offense, right.
You know, not only what does a defensive coordinator love that, an offensive coordinator loves that. And now, like, when you look at the Cowboys, I think that if Kelvin Joseph can take a step forward next season,
he won't be there.
You don't think so, Kelvin Joseph?
He's going to be arrested.
Yeah, it's I mean,
I think he'll
understand.
He would have been arrested by now.
It's not that he won't be arrested.
They still gathering facts about the case, and they call it a drive-by shooting now.
It's a drive-by shooting.
And
one that been in
that's real. That's a real slippery scope, man.
That really is.
It's real circumstantial, but wow.
You was in the car. You didn't have to get in the car. You knew. I mean, so again, I hear what you're saying, Cowboy Beats. I don't know, and that's a whole different story. But yeah, again, when you say Kelvin Joseph, maybe this could be his year if he does hang around, but I don't know.
But you know,
That's crazy.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's crazy how much we like a guy because we were calling him Boss Man Fat, but now we're all disappointed in him. Now we're calling him by his government name because how pissed off we are at the dude.
Yeah, that's stupid, man.
Because,
but
man,
just,
Mikey, we all know, man, you know, it's a privilege to play in the league, okay? We
Yes,
all
sir.
wish we had that privilege, okay? Well, but we just super fans that we love our team. But it's just ridiculous, man, how simple-minded some people can be. Look, man, you have an opportunity to be in the NFL. They drafted you to start last year, and you weren't able to do that. So they're expecting you to be improving, and then you go, Mr. Boss Man Fat, and you do stupid stuff because you hang around stupid people. It's assets and liabilities, okay? Armando
Stupid
21
game,
is
stupid
access to me because I went to Vegas and I drank a lot on him, okay? But Gary is a liability because he's shorter than me, and I don't need short people around me.
well, you know, if you had the short man around, y'all probably would have kept you sober. How about that?
Stepping
I
on
would
Chihuahua and shit.
When I was looking at him, I had said, I saw Chris, I said, he out of there. He's done. He had his hand like that. I said, he's done.
Hey, G, he said 60 seconds with the Cowboys.
One thing about it,
Tell me how I said it again.
60 seconds with the Cowboys.
That was after losses. That was after a lot of Cowboy losses.
one thing I learned, heat and beer does not mix.
It does mix well.
You're telling me.
You gotta marinate all this, okay?
Okay.
You just gotta have plenty of undershirts. You're good.
Well, here's a good question, right? Here's a good statement, comment right here. DeMarcus Lawrence could play, and I saw it, man. They had Dan Quinn came up with a package where they had Gregory and D-Law on the inside. I'm like, damn. And
You know
then
what?
they had-
You
That's
brought
that
up,
NASCAR.
yeah, you brought up a good point. Dan Quinn, you know, his defensive mind is what we need, you know. So that's why I think I don't worry too much about the defense, just because I think Dan Quinn knows what he's doing. He knows where to plug holes. You know, this man was kept around for a reason. You know, so I'm not worried too much about the defense. Obviously, we do need some depth, like in the linebacker position where we talked about. But you know, Dan Quinn, I'm pretty sure he knows how to move the players. He's gonna be out there and checking them out. So I'm confident in that.
yeah.
It's a crazy juxtaposition, right? Because I trip out on how you guys are talking about linebacker. Of course, we need depth. But Dan Quinn compensates for the rest of it. And we're still wanting wide receivers. We're still wanting offensive linemen because we want talent to overcome our coaching, opposed to our coaching complementing whatever we have on our field on defense.
Yeah.
So from the offense to defense, and it says a lot about the juxtaposition of our both sides of the ball on our team.
That's an experienced coach.
Not only that, right? Like when I hear that the Eagles are making all these moves, the one thing that they don't take into account, is the Cowboys still have Dan Quinn as their defensive coordinator. That last time I checked.
Last time that I checked.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's talk about Dan Quinn's decision, though. To keep Anthony Brown this season, instead of playing Jordan Lewis or making one of those types of inserts into the game, because I think he did magnificent as a defensive coordinator, but there were some areas I think that we could have made some adjustments that really could have changed our defense a little bit.
Well, Derek Quinn's scheme, he likes a bigger cornerback, and Jordan Lewis is a slot cornerback. Yeah, he is. He's not an outside cornerback, and Anthony Brown is a slot cornerback, but he has more size.
Yeah. And I think that's the only thing that hurt Jordan Lewis.
But I mean, if size is hurting and slot corners is assisting, I mean, why not put that in play? I think the need for the team is more important than, like you say, even a name or whatever.
I believe the great Jordan Lewis from the University of Michigan, right, Cowboy B, is a great cornerback, man. They just won't put him on the field because they're afraid of his size. But when he's on the field, he may play.
He's a ball god.
That's not what Can fans.
He's
said.
the
That's not what
ball god.
Cam fan is incorrect.
Dude,
He
White fans say
Kennedy,
he-
yo.
He played outside a couple
At
of times
Michigan.
during the season
Played
and didn't
outside
get
of
lit.
Michigan.
Don't sleep on Kennedy, yo. Y'all forget he's still on our roster. He had a good preseason, and he has size, and he sniffs out the ball just like Jordan Lewis. And I like Kennedy. I liked him coming out. Him making the team and making the roster.
Do you like him over Anthony Brown?
Well, it's all about reps. I like Anthony Brown's experience, but we need new flavor. So I'll take Kennedy over that.
Yeah. Here's a comment right here.
There you
guys.
go, Brandon. There you go.
Here's a comment. Anyone concerned about the lack of special team play?
No.
I mean, you know what? No, hold on. And that's a
kicker.
great correct. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. They had to tone down Bone Fossil, but
we let the blocks and block punts, yo. That was dope.
Exactly. But you know what? Bone Fossil made sure that his special team was a part of the team. Right. He did things. Remember one year he came and did the razzle dazzle and ran one way and threw the ball the other way and got down to the but then he got in trouble because he went to go block the punt and he hit the punter. They kind of made him back off. But one thing about Bones Fossil, he includes his special team. So I'm not concerned.
No, we're not concerned at all because listen, if we didn't have a clock management issue, in Mike McCarthy, when they did their special teams punt fake and got down the field and wasted 43 seconds off the clock because they didn't know whether to call a timeout or not, we could have made a hell of a run.
Yeah.
Especially when the quarterback ran 14 seconds, he should have slid out of that old bullshit. We could have done something with that because of the special teams.
We didn't know what to do. That's
right. But the concern isn't from the special teams play. The concern was from the head coach time management. So
no, and recovering an onside kick alone, and all those block punts. The lows have been lows on calling some of the fake punts and the fake trick plays, but the block punts and recovering an onside kick in this day and age alone, we good with our special teams and our special team coach.
Okay, so here's another comment, guys. Let's go off these comments because they got some good comments down here. Let's see here. Let's go. Let's see. Here's one. I just saw one. Okay, watch this here. Remember Nashon Wright, tall, lengthy guy drafted. See, he got in trouble because he batted the ball and it went forward. That was the only thing that they held against. He was on a special team. Remember, he blocked the punt.
Oh yeah. And
it went forward. And it's like he just did his job. It just he didn't know.
Yeah.
So Nashon is a tall, rangy cornerback. Do you got 21 Armando? Do you think Nashon Wright could make that push? Because we're not talking about cornerbacks. You got Kennedy, you got Anthony Brown, you got Boss Man, and then you got Nashon Wright.
Diggs, you forget about the man.
No, I know it, but I'm asking 21 Armando, what do you think about Nashon Wright?
And that's what I'm saying. With Dan Quinn, just being able to see him, he might make that push. He might make that push, and Sammy, what's up, Sammy?
What do you think, Cowboy Chris?
I really think we're fine at corner. We got size, we got speed, we got playmakers at corner. Only person I always worry about is Brown, if he's gonna give up the big play.
He played pretty decent, you think?
He did.
Anthony Brown played decent.
Yeah. Before that Raider game, he didn't have a pass interference.
He did.
A lot of that had to do with the crew, dude. For real. Aside from that Raider game, what else bad did he do?
He never turned around.
That's glaring in your brain.
He never turned around. That's what he did.
That was the Raider game though. That Raider game gave him that bad.
That was all season. That's an all season deal, man. That wasn't a one game deal.
So
that Raider game was the Amber Heard the bed, yo. That's the stain. That's a part of him. But aside from that, decent is good. Decent. Yeah. I'll take decent and horrible than that Raider game, but he was consistent.
Cowboy B, what you think?
About Nahshon Wright, are you guys giving up on? Because I'm not giving up on Nahshon Wright.
No, me neither.
I'm not, because that's such a hard position. The quarterback position is, I mean, outside of quarterback is especially in today's NFL, is the hardest position to play. I'm not going to give up on him just because he struggled his rookie season. He's a 4th round player.
Yeah,
you know. I know it's 2 completely different positions. Terrence Steele going in the last season, his rookie season was awful.
Yeah.
Then he comes out and he's, having his way with Joey Bosa. I know it's 2 completely different positions and you can't really draw that much of a comparison, but I'm not giving up on Nahshon Wright.
No. It's getting acclimated. And now with Boss Man Fat in the air about everything, he might have a better chance of, we might see him. Dan Quinn might push him this season, say, hey, I need you out here as a rangy kid. You're still under your 4-year contract, so we can afford you, so we don't have to worry about you going anywhere. So
remember in the preseason, hold on, Mike. Remember the preseason, Nahshon Wright played every game in the preseason, and he played the whole entire game. And I was thinking, okay, this kid is going to get on the field this year because he made some good plays in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, in the preseason. Because the big 6'4" cornerback, I was like, okay, I'm liking this kid, right? But I don't know what happened in the season, why he couldn't get on the field. But
it was too deep.
Cowboy Beat, I believe you, man. I haven't given up on the kid either. I think he get a little in the strength program because he's real thin. Okay, I think he'll get a little strength program where he can handle these big receivers and their strength. I think he'll be a great asset to the defense.
Once the game slowed down, here's a quick. This is by Pete. He said pick 6 against the Giants to seal the game. I don't remember that. Did he pick?
Anthony
Brown.
Brown. Okay.
He got 3 interceptions last year. He got 3 interceptions.
So, but that frustrates us more about what Joseph is going through because. Now that we went through the whole list, we're deep at cornerback, and if he wasn't up in the air, we'd be feeling way better.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the free safety position? The strong safety position, I'm pretty confident in.
We got Hooker. What is it? Hooker.
You got Wilson.
Wilson's a dog, boy. I love him. That Viking game alone, he's in my heart.
Would you consider Wilson a strong safety, or I consider him more of a strong safety? To be honest.
Wilson he stays at the strong, man. He plays in the box.
What I'm worried about with the free safety position, I don't necessarily love that we're hinging all of our hopes on Malik Hooker at the free safety position, just due to his injury past as well. I 100% agree. I love Donovan Wilson as well. And I think because J-Ron Kearse is going to get more reps at the linebacker position, that Donovan Wilson is going to get more reps.
That's right. J-Ron Kearse, I forgot. My bad. Oh, that changed the whole thing. Hold on.
That's
Mikey,
what I'm saying, man.
Mikey, hold on, Mikey. Mikey, that changed the whole. I forgot about J-Ron. He's back. Yep. Damn.
That's what I'm saying, and we're deep at these positions. Our defense is good enough to be as good as last year. Just considering that we have that coach and those players, there's going to be drop off, of course, because of Randy Gregory. But sometimes maybe changes. The minus will maybe be a plus. Armstrong, baby, Armstrong.
I haven't been concerned. I haven't been concerned about our defense at all. I mean, a couple of position players you might want to interchange, switch out or whatever.
Defense has a weak spot, though.
Right. I mean, but like if you say what's your biggest concern, it would never be. Well, I ain't gonna say never. It wasn't the defense.
We should be talking about offense.
It's offensive line for me. It really is. I mean,
it's not even offensive line. You got 2 running backs. I mean, why? Do you? That's a good question. Ask this question: Do we put Pollard in the slot this year? Do we slide him down to the slot? I mean, again. Let's talk about this. We got our own Deebo Samuel.
What's the guy's name from
Don't do it, Chris. It's all right. Don't do it. It ain't that bad. Who you talking about, Beatrice?
Okay, you know the Bears. They had what's that running back?
Cohen.
Who?
Cohen.
Yeah, Cohen.
He just tore his Achilles.
Yeah, but that style of running back, I think
like a Dunbar, like a Lance Dunbar type.
Right, we can definitely use him in that role, but not put him like positionally at a slot. You know.
No, I mean, but you can mix it up, not as a starting slot, but as one that can do what Debo did.
Right.
I understand Boy Wonder cannot pull that off. And I'm gonna give you a chance to speak on that, Chris. But again, you got talent. You have talent. You have talent in Tony Pollard. You got him as a second running back. This guy we got Noah Brown. We got CeeDee Lamb. So really, if I'm Boy Wonder, hey, let's slide Tony Pollard in this slot and bring in Nall, the kid we brought from Chicago. Makes sense. Come on, Chris. Let me hear what you got to say. Let me hear what you got to say, brother. Why you shaking your head? What you got?
No, you will not draw me outside. You tried to give me the hard count.
No, I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
Tony Pollard again and Debo Samuel's mix. You did it again.
Hey, me and Mikey already talked about this.
You thought you was
you are a lineman.
You will not draw me outside. Okay.
They're both 6 feet.
Not.
They both weigh 216.
I don't give.
They both damn near have the same 40 type.
I don't know why Chris don't see that. It's all about being creative. It's all about being creative.
Hey, Mondo's been real quiet. I want to hear some more of Red Menudo eating hungover.
Mikey,
Mondo 21.
Can I talk to Armando, please? Can I talk to him?
It don't make sense.
Armando, how is the weather in El Paso? Okay, just like these whack ass comments that they haven't. Okay, so they tried to get the big fella off sides. Now I'm off sides. I'm ready now. Okay, look. First of all, okay, Tony Pollard is not, and I repeat, not Debo Samuels. I know Tony Pollard. I know he played wide receiver at Memphis. I know that he's the same size as Debo.
Hey man, stick to lineman, man. Good.
No. You wanted me to respond, okay? And once again, you keep bringing up this nonsense that he is the same player. He is not the same.
I didn't say he's the same player.
You wanted me to talk about it. You wanted me to talk about it. Now I want to talk about it. No, you said it. Y'all keep talking about Kellen Moore can make him just like Debo. He is not the same player as Debo Samuel. Debo Samuel is a wide receiver that can convert to running back. Okay, Tony Pollard is a sports car that can run the damn ball. Okay,
talking about sports cars.
It's the truth. Because let me tell you something. We got enough wide receivers. We just got to get them the ball. And you got to get Tony Pollard the ball the right way. Okay, but he is not Debo Samuel. I don't care how much you roll your head down. You still don't have hair. I understand that. But he is not
Cowboy B. What do you think, Cowboy B?
Now you want to cut me off because you know
Cowboy B. What do you think?
Not the same player.
We've heard from a center.
So I did play center.
I agree with Chris.
I know offense.
I agree with Chris.
You are a center.
I 100%. I don't see Debo and Tony. No. We're not saying that he's Debo.
Yeah, he
can be used as like Debo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Me and Mikey been saying that. We're not saying that he is Debo, but if you have a creative offensive coordinator like Shanahan, you can use him like that.
Now, I do agree with that. Now, I do want to see Tony Pollard get, at the start of the season, more reps at the wide receiver position, just because of the lack of players that we have at that position. You know?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to give him a chance there. You know?
What's up, Brandon?
Hey, listen, you guys talking about Debo is 6 foot, Tony Pollard is 6 foot. They got the same 40. They the same weight. Do you know who Kevin Durant is? He's 6'10",
Slim
240
Reaper.
pounds. Do you know who Giannis Antetokounmpo is? He's
Hey,
6'11", 242. Same size, different physical bodies, shape, size, and everything.
And they're both MVPs, and they're both champions.
Exactly. They're both
Giannis is not KD. Giannis is not KD. He's not.
both
They're
got a
both
championship.
MVPs, and they're both champions.
I know. I see what you're saying.
You know them linemen, they football heads. They don't know no better.
They will never understand 2 + 2. It never equals 4 to them. It's always gonna equal 1.
How, Sway? How? How, Sway? Make it make sense.
You just said it
Make it
yourself.
make sense.
You just said it yourself. You just said it yourself. Be too real.
KD and Giannis are two different. You can't put KD and Giannis in the same type of playing game. You can't.
I know. And the Celtics made sure of both of them not being in the same playing game.
Oh man, you know what? Well, I tell you, y'all keep this thing going. I promise you that. I promise you that. That's what that's. Hey, this is barbershop talk right here. This is what you get when you're in the barbershop.
Well,
right
you
here.
don't know. You don't go to barbershop. You ain't got no damn hair, so you don't know what you're talking
You know
about.
what? You
Okay.
He got that. He can get that beard
I'm
lined
gonna
up.
let you make it on that one, big boy. But anyway, let's keep it moving. I think I ruffle some feathers with old Chris, but he'll be all right.
I'm gonna be fine. I love everyone on this show. You know I love everybody.
Here we go. My biggest concern is Gordo not getting on the topic. He's very quiet. Come on with it.
What's up on this? What on the Debo? I'm the one that made this topic. This is my baby.
This is your
I got this fired a long time ago. I'm just watching it burn. My pyromaniac ass is watching this on fire, and I'm loving it. But like I said, our biggest concern, like earlier, is our offensive coordinator. Like I made the analogy of having a crappy chef with all the ingredients. You're not going to get a good meal. But if you got a great chef with that's like an iron chef, we're gonna get something good. So it really doesn't matter if we got all these specialist players. If we don't have the right person putting them in the right positions to be successful, it's for naught. And what's gonna help? What helps out Boy Wonder and what helps out everybody in football, because it's like Mike Tomlin said in his first interview as getting hired. Stop the run, run the ball. Period.
That's
so
Shout out to
running the
Taco
ball
Bell
is-
for bringing the Mexican pizza back. Say that.
I took offense to that as a Mexican.
Yeah. Hey, that wasn't me, Mikey. I didn't say it. That wasn't me. And then he said Taco Bell. Really? Oh, bro.
Man.
Mexican pizza is delicious, Gary.
Taco Bell?
It is.
You need to get out a little bit more often, Brandon. Taco Bell.
Y'all, you're in Texas, bro. Go to that taco shop Jerry went to.
Yeah, bro. He said Taco Bell. Damn.
Are any of you guys going to training camp up in Oxnard?
Yes.
All right, I'll be there.
Good.
We're trying to make a big trip. We're trying to probably gonna rent a van.
You know what? I'm down. If you guys set a date now, I'm down. I'm down.
We're gonna stop in El Paso, pick up Armando, and we're gonna keep
with me.
Tucson, baby.
Yeah,
No, I'm going to the Eagles training camp. I'm going to the Eagles training camp with my back jersey on. So if you guys want to come with me,
you going to the landfill?
We all going to
landfill? For real? Going to the landfill?
G said we all going to jail.
This is our plan, Cowboy Beat. We plan on get a van. We rolling through El Paso, pick up Armando. We're gonna roll through Arizona, pick up Mikey, and head straight to training camp. And we're gonna try to catch some practices and everything, and just have a little fellas road trip. We just got to keep me, Mikey, and Armando sober enough to drive when it's our turn.
Will Zeke have a redemption year? 22 miles an hour, yo, like running 22 miles an hour thing. But you know what? And Chris said something um that I do too. And you know how YouTube puts the condensed games on and you watch them
Yeah, yeah.
before the Kansas City game. Zeke was eating. Like that Giants game, he had three damn
Yeah,
touchdowns. He
yeah,
was eating, and like I know I write off Zeke a lot because because of his cap hit and his number, but before that Kansas City game, he was trucking. And if he's healthy and he goes, I got faith, and we put it on all these rosary beads that we got. that but that we'll get a glimpse of Zeke. Zeke's not going to do it game by game, but we're going to see glimpses of it. And we just need Tony Pollard and, like I said, our offensive coordinator to complement that, as well as our offensive line to work. Tyler Biotish, if he's going to be our center, he needs to do a steal. He needs to do a Terrence
yeah,
Steele and bulk up or do whatever.
yeah.
Learn from Mark Stefnoski, Andre Gerard, and the centers that we've had. And let's go.
I had some numbers on Tyler Biotish while you brought his name up. Okay,
There
he
you
had,
go,
I
Brandon. I
want to
missed
hear
you,
this.
bro.
he had 1,201 snaps. He was rated first overall in snaps, right? But he was rated number one overall in penalties.
That's
And
stats.
and he was rated 64.8 overall, but he allowed 0 sacks over the entire season. And so it's like I'm looking at it, and I don't know if he was that trash. I don't know if he was that terrible.
You know what?
Dang, hey Brandon, you know I'm about numbers. You got me. Whoa,
You know,
numbers
1,200
don't lie, dude.
snaps. That's a lot.
you know what though? Botch
Like 6 even 260 pounds, same 40 kind of numbers. They don't lie.
Real quick, Voch Lombardi is a big Biotic fan, and he said he's got like tape to back up the reason why he believes in Biotic. If he believes in Biotic, he played that position before. I believe in him as well.
Oh, and I think the Cowboys saw something that they believe in him because they didn't draft nobody,
Right.
And I know
They had Lindenbaum right there too.
Lindenbaum.
And they had Jurgens, Cam Jurgens.
Yeah,
Didn't pick him up. I think he went to the Eagles.
right.
What's up, fam?
They can have him.
DJ Kai, what's up, big dog? Shout out to
What's
the One Star One family.
What's up,
Yes,
guys?
sir. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, I had to jump in the mix, man. You guys talking about training camp and Cali. You guys already know I'm gonna be your Cali connection over here. So,
Oh yeah.
so
Meet us
let me know
halfway.
what's up, man. Soon as that schedule drops, I'll get at you guys and we'll see what we can figure out as far as the dates. You guys are gonna be coming down. Like I said, I'll take some days off from work and we'll make sure we get stuff dialed in, show you guys around. We got a big One Star One family down here, so it's all good, man. It's all good. But also for the Chargers, we're getting stuff set up for the Chargers Rams game, preseason game. And also, of course, week 5, we got the Rams. So right now, the SoCal fan club, they're getting everything dialed in where there's going to be like a huge like VIP style tent, tailgate. That's different than what we did last year, but still we could put more people there. And that's the word I just got. So it's going to be, it's showing me pictures and stuff of the setup. It's going to be pretty badass, streamlined. And so for anybody coming down for the Rams game, just keep following us or I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
week 6. Is that week 6 or week 7? What is
Week
that?
5.
Week
Week
5.
five.
Week 5. Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
And we could do a Cowboys huddle from that Marriott next to the field. That'd be dope.
Let's do it.
You can.
Let's
You can.
do it.
There's a few things right there, but yeah, the Marriott is right next to there. There's a golf course, but everything's kind of caked in now with them, with all the building they've been doing on the other side of the fence. So it kind of closed it off, but you can still go live and do stuff right there in Oxnard.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's cool, man. That's good stuff. So, yeah, the Rams game or the Chargers game. Sounds like a plan, guys.
Yeah. Hey, DJ Kai,
What's up, bro?
bust that first verse. Bust that first verse.
For the new song, that new song was
Bust
fire.
the verse.
I don't know if y'all saw the live the other day. He broke out the
Bust
new
that
song.
verse.
Hey, Gary, he broke out the new song. I was looking for my tape back in the 80s where I could hit play on the radio.
Yeah, record.
Hey, he's gonna go.
I couldn't find my tape recorder, bro.
All right. You know what?
Hey, first he's go. Me.
I wasn't expecting to do it, but you know what? I got you guys right now.
Let's
Ready?
go. You got to
Here we go.
beat it. Give him a beat.
I don't even need a beat.
Nah, just let him go out
Here we
capella.
go. Repping them boys because we chose to. We got fanatics getting crazy hyped up for the silver and blue. Best believe
Blue,
we're rolling
blue.
deep too. Biggest fan base across the nation. I thought you knew. Yeah, you know we rep together. Every stadium, city, Cowboys fans everywhere. And you know we ain't stopping. America's team forever will be popping. We put it down in every town. Flags running, music pumping. Every time we score a touchdown, we're fired up.
Touchdown.
We're getting it. Hyped up, dedicated fans united because we feeling it. Yeah, we loyal to our team too. We're all for one star and one family, true silver and blue. Yeah, you know we're
Silver and
about
blue.
it. Throw your hands in the air, stars up, never doubt it. Yeah, it's time to make some noise. We all get together. Whose house? Cowboys.
Cowboys.
And we're
Our
on the
house.
scene, repping blue and white, jerseys double stars, and our kicks clean.
Yeah.
Second to none, like him. It don't
Yeah.
matter if we're home or away. We want to win it.
Yeah.
All day, every day. Hit the lights. Yeah, you know how we do it. Cowboys for life.
Yes, sir.
Live,
Yes, sir.
baby.
Bull live.
Hey, this is real deal, man. Wait, we are a posse. We are a club. We are gang. We're
Hey.
gang.
Don't let the glasses fool you. Don't let the glasses fool you.
That's
Hey,
funny, man.
But-
that is what's up. So, DJ, I don't know if you met Cowboy B. Have you met him?
I have
Cowboy
not
B
met
did-
him. What's up?
Oh
Cowboy
man,
B?
this
How you
guy
doing?
here, he's good people, man. He's
Yeah.
What's up, DJ Kai? Nice to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you, man. Anybody rocking with you guys? I mean, everybody's still building, supporting, doing all that. I already see it growing. It's awesome. We're getting people to subscribe to you guys. You guys are getting people to follow us. Like, it's an awesome thing. But I do know here in Cali, we do a lot with the SCDC-FC, which is the SoCal Dallas Cowboys fan clubs. They're real big down in LA. Star Status is real big down in LA. Hard hitters are down there, but we do a lot with the SCDC-FC, and we throw some major tailgates anytime.
Y'all be going to Cancun. What's up
Yes,
with that?
I know. Next week, bro, Monday, we're flying out to Cancun to party with Cowboys fans from around the states. I'm going to perform Stand Up, the remix with Lady Vice. She'll be there. And, man, we're just going to be balling, having fun, man. All-inclusive resort. You guys could do that next year with us. And then next month, at the end of June, we're going to, of course, South Beach, Miami, to party with Cowboys fans on the East Coast over there. So we'll be performing over there, having
When are you
fun,
coming up to Philly?
all that, man. Yacht party, rooftop parties. Like,
Hey, you have gone to Philly, right?
what was that?
You have gone to Philly?
I have not gone to Philly.
Oh, next time you go, I'll be up here with you.
You know what? A lot of us here in Cali have been talking about we want to take a big group to Philly,
What?
but I think
Why you want to go to jail for? Why y'all want to go to jail for? Like,
Hey,
bro,
look,
you want
look,
to take
look, look,
a
look,
bunch
look.
of Cali cholos to Philadelphia. You're
Eagles
taking them to
fans-
Delco. You're taking them to
Eagles fans
Delco. You
are
realize
annoying.
that?
so.
Don't get me wrong.
Talking
Eagles
about
fans are annoying.
Philly, we got a big Philly fan in the house.
Yeah, Birdman is in the house. Oh
Well,
my
This is what I'll
God.
say. Eagles fans are annoying, but I have never gotten in. I've been to plenty of like Eagles games in Cowboys gear. I've never gotten into a fight. They just bust your balls.
Yeah,
Mercifully.
Oh, that's cool.
they like
Yeah.
to talk
Yeah,
loud.
Chris, I think
they
he's-
talk, but then this is what I don't understand. They talk, but then their team always loses to them.
Yeah, that's
It's-
I think he's a bigger hater than you, dude. He does not like the Eagles. Cowboy B does not like.
He lives there in Philadelphia, so
I
you know.
hear
of course.
it every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
does
with
not
it every
like
day.
the Eagles.
Yeah.
I'm the second biggest Eagle hater, but Birdman here is a super sweet guy, so I got to show him love. That's whose sticker I put on my refrigerator.
Oh man, look,
Oh,
there's
okay.
good, there's
Yeah,
good
he-
Eagles fans.
You put it the wrong way.
I
You
should
know
have put
what?
it upside down, shouldn't have?
No,
Is that the
Cowboys
same guy
fan.
Cowboys Camp Fam was messing with, busting his
Yeah,
balls?
No, that was
Yeah.
the one Cowboys B was messing with. The
Yeah,
Philly
yeah,
sports
I was
guy.
with him. I was with him.
Philly sports guy. Yeah, that's who he was
Yeah,
with.
he's
Philly
good
sports guy.
people, man. He's
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
people.
That was
Yeah.
I
funny.
really
That was
liked
funny.
him.
That was
I
hilarious.
really like that guy. He's good people.
I said,
What-
what did
I'm
you
feeling like the Brady Bunch right now.
Yeah. Hey, and
Hey,
listen,
but I just wanted to get on. I heard you guys talking about which game you guys going to. Matter of fact, we do need to figure out which game we're going to hook up with Roddy Nation and do a collab with the big tailgate.
what about
So-
I thought we were talking Cincinnati, no?
I haven't heard nothing from you guys, so I didn't know if it was
I-
Cincinnati or
Bucks
the
would
Colts
be the one.
or what we're doing, because I need to start putting word out so people can
The
start
home
getting their-
opener's the home opener, though.
Bucks would be the one. The Bucks game would be the one. That's
The home opener's the home opener.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm
Either
going to
one.
that game. I'll be at the Bucks game.
That's gonna be a good one, man. Man.
Don't
That's
overthink
tough.
it. Don't overthink it. Armando, don't overthink it.
Hey,
you
one
see, I
or
saw
two.
the
I
wheels
Just press purchase.
I saw the wheels spinning, Armando. You like, okay, shit, how can I get there first game?
Yeah.
hey, look, Cowboy Beat, Armando, DJ Kai, you know, hey, Mikey, y'all know if you need a place to stay, hey, it's just me and the wife here. So
That's
good?
awesome.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
my brother lives in Texas too, man. He lives in Dallas too, so I got family up there too, man, for sure. I'll be down.
Yeah,
I'll go there and I'll drop off a couple briskets, and we'll smoke them for real.
Yeah,
You don't know nothing about these Texas
language right
brisket
now.
boys. I should change my name to Texas
it-
Brisket Boys.
It depends whatever you want to do, DJ Kai. I mean,
Yeah.
The first game, second game, just I'm sure we
I
can do
think
either one.
I think it's more up to me and Armando as far as what game he can make and we can make. We're the ones that are kind of furthest, and
Yeah.
to try to figure that out. But hey, it's in the works, guys. So let's push on it and make it happen. But I do need to know so that I can book flights and get my time off and everything ready. I am off. Well, Thanksgiving we play the Giants, so I don't know if that's a big thing. And plus Thanksgiving has a lot, that big old tailgate, the Bill Gates tailgate, and all that. That's a badass tailgate.
Oh, sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing because I'm like just as far away from Dallas as you are, so I would need, requisite time to know. I would prefer the Bucks game because I'm going to that anyway. But I mean, it's really up to you guys. I mean, Sunday night football. I mean, that's gonna be that game. When I saw that game, I lost my cool. I was like, week one, I didn't think they'd do it. I'm like, I'm cool with that game. That's gonna be a hell of a game.
Going to that game.
But that's a long day's journey tonight, big dog. Long day's journey tonight.
Yeah. I think the only tough thing about that one for me is you got to remember we have a big One Star One family group here, and to kick off the season with the fam, everybody here, we got DJs, everything lined up, ready to show out for that Sunday night game over here at our spot, which there's TVs everywhere, big screens everywhere. So that's why I'm trying to figure it out. But it's all good. No matter what, we're definitely gonna stay in connection, stay in communication, and make sure we definitely see you guys down there. And Rowdy Nation set up every game, so we'll definitely be hooking up with them.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. So it depends on what I mean. We're here, man. It just whatever game is good for you guys, man. Just let us know.
Yeah,
we'll make arrangements.
I do know we're going to the Colts game. We might sneak in the Thanksgiving game, but we're also going to Tennessee, and then we're going to these trips. So like it's y'all booked, bro. Y'all are booked. Wow. Yeah, but it's all good. It's all good though, man. We stay on top of it. I stay ahead of the game, so I get my hustle on, then I max out my partying. So
that's a lot of traveling, man. Well, DJ Kai, I want to tell you, man, I really appreciate you. I want to give thanks to Cowboy B, Mikey 520, and all you guys, man, for just we have reached the 500 mark and plus. And without
Nice.
you guys, man, this
Nice.
channel wouldn't be where it is, man. So I'm really grateful to you guys for, you know, your input and just being a bigger fan than I am. You know, it means a lot to me, man, because it's been shaky in the beginning, but I appreciate
all
you
good,
guys.
man.
You know, me and
Thank
BT Real was sharing one cell phone trying to do a video back in the day. So we come a long
That's
way,
awesome.
man.
That's awesome.
But I just
Thank
want
you.
yeah, man, let you guys know, man, you are always welcome, man. You guys are always welcome, and we look forward to getting with you guys soon and keeping this thing going, man, for sure.
Well, the way we're all doing everything is maybe a little different way, but together, you know, everything just fits, and that's what counts right there, man.
Really, that what counts. Is exactly, you're so right about that. Well, guys, with that being said, I think we done covered everything.
That game is on. You know that game is on, man. Hey, good luck to you. You guys are my dogs. You've suffered enough with them, so you get your sports dessert for real.
Well, I sure appreciate it,
Go
man.
Warriors.
What?
That being said,
What do you know? Mondo was a Warrior fan.
I did
no,
not know that.
We gotta deal with Mondo now. Oh, snap. Okay, great. Okay.
All right. Hey, I gotta jump out, but hey, I appreciate you guys having me on here, and hey, nice meeting you, Cowboys beat, and all you guys.
Cowboy Beat, tell them where you can find you at.
Good
Cowboy
seeing you
Beat on TikTok. Cowboy Beat, tell them where you can find you at.
Yeah, right now it's just Cowboys Beat on TikTok. I'm gonna get a Twitter page and Instagram page here going pretty soon, but for the moment it's just Cowboys Beat on TikTok. I appreciate it.
I'll follow you right now.
My man, I'll follow you as well, definitely.
Let's go.
Let's go. Networking, baby, networking.
That's right.
Hey, say those sweet words, Big G. Say the sweet words, Big G.
Hey, like we always say, don't nothing come to us sleeping but a dream. So let's make it happen. Cowboys, deuces.
Go,
Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.